Okay, hello. This is Sarah, FanBox Coach Sarah, and today I'm going to show you how I work my FanBox so that you can follow along and see kind of the order of how I add my content, how I interact with my BFOs, and how I add fans. And I'm sharing this with you so that you can learn the logic of how I do it and why I do it the way that I do. There's a reason that I do it the way that I do. There's a method to my madness. So let's get started. Let me share my screen. Okay, let me get to my FanBox page. Let's see. Got a lot of pages open. Let's see. Okay. So first of all, let's just go to the dashboard. One of the things I like to do is take a look at my earnings. I like to see how much I can, how much I have to work with, how much I have available to in my 0-day earnings, which means how much I have available if I want to buy something in the marketplace. And I really only care about that as I'm working with my BFOs, because as we are sharing the gauges, and I'll explain what that means when we get to it, they might not have any new unread stories for me. Okay, so I have about $13 available in the marketplace, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. So one of the things to always do before you get started is to make sure that you've shared some recent pictures, videos, status messages. I've already done some pictures and videos today, so I'm gonna do some. I'll do a status message. I'll say something about this video that I'm doing right now. I'm recording live. I'm making a video about how I work my FanBox. I hope it works. I've never Okay, so I've got that. And you want to have, the thing of it is before you start liking other people's stuff, you want to have some unread stories for them to read, because see, all of these people are showing up in my BFOs because they have recently liked my content, or they have purchased something from me and they are currently online. So that's why they are showing up right here, right now. So let me go to, I think I'm on my, yeah, I'm on my profile. Okay, so you can see, so I've posted that status message. You can see earlier I was liking some pictures. So those are all showing up on my homepage. This is a photo of mine that received a comment by somebody. So I might want to respond to that. That would be good. I'm glad you like it too, or something. It's always good to respond. Thanks for your comments. You know, so let people know that, you know, thank them for taking the time to comment on your stuff. Let them know that you noticed them. Okay, so see, I posted this Sawyer Bound video a little bit ago. How long ago was that? Okay, that was about an hour ago. So ideally, I would have more fresh content, but I don't have any current pictures. So let me show you. Let's do that. Let me show you how I do my pictures. One thing that I like to do is I go to a royalty-free site, royalty-free or copyright-free. It's called Pixabay. So I was on Bing earlier. Okay, let's just close it. I'll just search it. Got so many things open. Okay, so I'll go Bing. Open. So so I have a folder where I keep my FanBox pictures. So go to Pixabay. These are free images you can use anywhere. So these are all copyright free images. So a lot of times I'll go to editor's choice or latest images. Let's go to latest images. So these will be new images. Sometimes I'll download them and then edit them or put a quote on them if I can think of something cute to put on it. There's a website called PicMonkey, P-I-C Monkey, and you can upload your pictures in there and put a little quote on it. Oh, look at this cute puppy. Okay, so everybody loves, cute puppies. So we'll do him. Oh, I think he's oh wait, I don't know what that means. I've never had to do that before. There we go. So right click, save picture as, and then it probably defaulted to, well, I've got all these folders. So, and then this is probably my most recent folder. Yeah, so this was some stuff I uploaded the other day. Normally I have a folder and then I go back and delete it after I upload it, but I didn't do that. So let's do about 4 pictures real quick. And everyone has different ways, if you have interesting stuff in your life around you to take pictures of, then, definitely, see, these are some pretty flowers. And you can also just do it right here. You don't have to click on it first. Orchids are pretty. And the longer you do this, and you want to kind of keep an eye on what people are liking and commenting on, because those are the kind of pictures that are considered high quality pictures or high quality content. And that means that's what you're going to make money on. So that's what you want to post more of. Those are the kind of pictures you want to look for. So in my experience, people like cute stuff, people like food pictures, but like I said, as much as you can, you want to do your own pictures, but sometimes you might not have anything cool or interesting to take a picture of right now, and you definitely want to share pictures all day every day as much as you can every day, because pictures really are your bread and butter. Pictures can say so much, especially if you add a little quote that applies to it, not just a random quote. I added one the other day about rainbows. I said something about, before the rainbow comes a little rain, or something like that. Lighthouse is cool. So do a little lighthouse, and you could say something about, if you're religious, you could say something about God being your lighthouse, or, I don't know, different things. I like that there's a day and a night picture. I think that's probably is the same one even, I think. I don't know. Does it? Yeah, it even says it's the same name. And this one with the clouds is interesting. That one I would definitely edit and put something with later. So you can also save them for later and edit them. This horse is funny looking. I think I already saw that one online today, though. So that's the other thing. If you've already seen it, if you've seen, a lot of people use sites like this, and so, if it's something you've seen all over FanBox today, then don't repeat it. Just skip over it. There's tons of content, and there's tons of sites like this. Oh, I love bubbles. Bubbles are just one of my favorite things. So I'm gonna post some bubbles. I've got some more on my phone. Sometimes I see interesting stuff on Facebook, and so I save Facebook pictures on my phone. I don't have an iPhone, and I just have an Android phone, and that's what I use all the time. I use Android. I use my Android to upload photos from my phone, and it works just fine. You don't, they have this thing with it. I guess the iPhone has an app that you can use. There's a FanBox app for uploading pictures, and so it knows that they're, you know, fresh pictures and everything. And you know, so that's really cool and everything. But I don't have an iPhone yet, or an iPod Touch. So I just, you know, this is just what I do. This is how I do it. I mean, I just do it on my Android phone. You know, I'll take pictures on my phone and I can upload them pretty much this same way. So I'm just using the Shift key. And I know that all those Father's Day cards are the ones I already posted, so I'm not going to put those on there. So that's enough. You know, you don't want to post too many at a time because really they're only going to see a few at a time. I think it's up to like 6. And then other than that, they have to click on a link. And so a lot of them don't even see it. Okay, so those are uploading. And, you know, you can put them in an album if you want to. Like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So like today I might say uploaded June 27th. Okay, just for fun. You know, sometimes I categorize them. Like I have one just for crochet. I have one for succulents. I have one for Zentangle. So if I find pictures that are specifically related to that stuff, then I upload those in the folders. But if they're just random, I usually just put them up there. Okay, so now we've got some fresh content. We've got a status update. We've got some pictures. So we have stuff for the BFOs to look at. I also posted some new blog posts earlier. So now we can start seeing what our BFOs have. We also know how much we have to spend in the marketplace today. So when I talked about looking at you know, sharing the gauges. So you always want to see, okay, so I'm in the red with Joseph. And so I either need to share over 3,000 of his posts, which is just not going to happen very soon, or I can bid $1.81 or purchase 91 cents of something he's sharing. Okay, well, that's great. $1.81, easy peasy, right? So this would get me, you know, pretty close. So these 300 chicken recipes, why not? Because I can also sponsor it, which I love. See, there's 32 days there left to sponsor it. That's how I can make even more money on this thing. So I'm not even going to pay any money off my own pocket because I have money available in my balance, in my matured funds, or, you know, it's not even my matured funds. It's just funds that FanBox is like, yeah, we trust you with this money. This much because you've been a good oh, it says I can't post it first. I can't bid for some reason. But you know, FanBox says, well, okay, yeah, I'd like to do that. There we go. Okay, so I had to try a couple times, but I got it. So yeah, I'm a high bidder. I can, so we're already set to sponsor that. So we bid 171. How much did it say I needed to do? I needed to do, I forgot already. 181. Okay, so for just a little bit more, I can do this amazing and funny pictures. This has sponsor time left on it. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. You know, and I'm doing that because like it's just a quick way to get the meter back into the green with this particular fan. I have the funds available. I can then turn around and sponsor these things, which is going to it's going to help my earnings. So it's a win-win situation. If there was things on here that I understood what he was saying and I liked them and I wanted to share it with my audience, I would go ahead and click like or repost or what have you. Sometimes, you know, if I wanted to take the extra time, I could go ahead and take him over to Google Translate and see what he's saying. I don't just share willy-nilly if I don't know what I'm sharing, that he could be saying something totally terrible. Oh, look, okay, so he did this one. Okay, so he is translating it. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So those are neat. So he did go ahead and do that. So that is something I could do. Okay, I don't know what's happening. FanBox is kind of acting up here. So sometimes I go ahead and do the second bid. It just depends on where I'm at with things, but I know I have the funds available in my what we call 0-day earnings. I don't know what is going on. We're having trouble here. FanBox is not responding. Okay. Anyway. It's being really weird. I don't know what's going on. That's my screen capture button. Okay. Okay, well, we already bid on it, so we're good. Okay. Oh, it's being really weird. I think I have too many things open up. Okay, that stuff I want to look at later, so I need to leave those open. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Okay, so anyway, so we worked that one. We'll go to the next one. Okay, so this one, what do we have? Just have a bit of penny. So sometimes, most of the time stuff is more than a penny, and that's a good point too. When you are posting things for sale, you want to have a variety of prices on things. You want to sell some stuff starting for a penny. You want to have stuff that's $1.99, $2.99, $3.99, different bidding rates, and you want to have some stuff for sale that's not an auction. You want to have some stuff that people can buy right away, because for one thing, you want to have some on the spot sales. You don't want to wait 10 days and then they have 60 days to sponsor it. You want to make money on your sales right now on some stuff. So you want to mix it up when you're selling stuff. And I can show you how I do that too. So even though I'm in the green, I'm still working this one. So she's got some pretty special things to say. So I'm gonna like some of that, see if there's anything. I think I bid on this before, but there's 60 days and really this applies to me right now. So I'm gonna bid on it. I have the funds available, and because I think my previous bid got returned. I don't know, it's acting really weird today. I don't know what's going on in the FanBox today. But so I just skimmed through some pretty interesting things. There's allergies, it's a low price. A lot of people can relate to allergies. There's 60 days left to sponsor. I'm going to bid on that. It's 18 cents after my instant discount. So yeah, that sounds good. And that's just kind of my random thought process, because you know what? My fans are going to come to my page and they're going to need to bid on my stuff. You're not need to, but need and want to be a part of the community and to give back and to keep those gauges going back and forth. That's all the name of the game, and being an active part of the community. Now, like I said, I don't just bid on anything and everything. I want to, I'm thinking about stuff that I think would look good on my page and stuff I think people are gonna bid on my page. Oh, look, this is a gal. She's pretty. She's got the bubbles. She's got flowers. I like that picture. I think my fans would like it. I'm even gonna repost. I love bubbles and sunflowers. So this is just how you do it, and you go back and forth. You're gonna work your BFOs. You're gonna go back and share new content. You want to make sure that you have new content throughout the day for your friends to see, because if they don't, then they're gonna come to your page and you're not gonna make any money on your page. So see, okay, so for example, for this friend, I'm showing in the red, so that means on her end, she's showing in the green. So she might come to my page and she might not have anything new to look at. So, oops. So these are interesting. A little quote about marriage. I think So she's got a lot of good quotes about marriage. And see, I can, each time I click on something, my gauge kind of goes up. But you can see I probably, you know, she's probably bought something from me, so that's probably why. I don't really want to buy Grill Masters for $440. Let's see. Where are we at here? 77 cents. Okay. Quit snoring. My husband would like me to get that. So sometimes as I scroll down, I see more cool stuff to like these are neat pictures. You know, it's definitely not going to hit over 1,000. She doesn't have that many unread stories for me. So, you know, that's okay. And see, sometimes you got to kind of hover and wait for that like button to come up. Where is it? There we go. So I do a combination. I like some stuff. I comment on some things. I mix it up. The benefit of commenting on some things is that other people on FanBox are going to see you commenting, and they're going to be like, wow, that person is active. I want to, you know, I want to be their fan. I want to add them, so they'll add me, because you do want to add people who are active. And that's the other thing you can do along the way. When you see people commenting on your fans' stuff, you know they're active, and so those are good fans to have. So see, this person commented, so I'm gonna see if I'm already their fan. Let's talk about that for a minute. So this person, nope, I'm not already the fan, so we'll go ahead and click. And see, now I'll get their attention because I'll bid. That's just a penny, so easy peasy. There's 59 days left to sponsor even, so we love that. Close it. We just keep working. Sometimes, I don't know, I don't have a particular order that I that I work it either. I just kind of go back and forth, I guess. $1.71. Okay. Oops. Oh, here's his fans. So this is just another, I don't know, this is just an accident that happened, but it just brought me to this page by accident. So this is another way to like a bunch of people or fan a bunch of people in a short time. The only problem is you don't know if these people are active or not. I usually don't fan people that don't have a picture or that don't have a lot of fans, because they're, I mean, this one, you know, they're new and they have a profile, you know, they don't have a lot of fans, but they do have a profile picture. So sometimes I will do that. A lot of times I'll only do it if they have a lot of fans, because that tells me that they are working their fan box. They're, you know, they're making an effort. They're adding fans. They're getting fanned back. You know, if they haven't even taken the time to do a profile picture, then they're just probably not active and probably not worth taking the time. Okay, 145 fans, maybe, you know, might be worth it. It only takes a second to click, but stopping to click does slow down your scrolling. So, but then again, I have a touchpad, so, or a touch screen, so I'm scrolling with my finger. Okay, she's got over at the, oh, I'm already a fan. That's the thing you got to watch out for. See, I just unfanned her. I didn't mean to do that. I do that sometimes. I don't mean to. So I'm a little bit crazy. That's because this feature is new. It didn't used to be this easy to go through and fan people. You used to have to click on each person's name and open it in a new tab and see if you were already a fan, and then click on them. See, I'm already this person's fan, this one right here. They have 468 fans. They have a picture. So we're already fans together. So, okay, profile picture, but not very many fans. So this way can take a long time. So this is not recommended. I mean, it takes a long time to find active ones, but that's why I like to just do it as I'm going along my day and I see people who are liking and commenting other people's pictures, because that way I can tell they're new. I mean, active. Another way you can tell they're active, let's see, is you can, as you're scrolling through, you can see, let's see, we can go on their profile. Let's find one that has a picture because I like that better. At least you know they made the effort to learn how to upload a profile picture. That says a lot. That really does. I mean, it's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to figure out, and it lets people know that you're a real person. Even if you don't put a picture of a real person, people know that you know a thing or two about computers, you know a thing or two about working online, you know enough of how to put a picture in your profile. It just makes a difference. You know, also names that sound more like a name than something that looks like they just typed a bunch of letters in. Okay, so this one is a picture of cute kids. Okay, so I'm going to add, even though, just for fun, because I'm on here anyway and I'm not already a fan. But see, this picture hasn't been uploaded since December of 2010. It's not active. So, you know, and while I'm in the neighborhood, here's some new people. These people I know are active because they've recently become fans. So let's see if I'm a fan of Marianne Cruz. I am. Oh, that's the same one I added earlier. How funny. I may already be a fan of these people. I know I'm a Joseph's fan because he's always my BFO. And we just worked on him earlier. So let's look at Roma and see if we're fans. Nope, not fans. And so let's see if there's something. Okay, good. Here's something inexpensive. I can get Roma's attention and say, hi, I'm going to show up on your BFOs list. Maybe let you know I'm here and I'm online and I'm your fan. And I'm investing in you. I don't know why it does that. Okay. So that's my basics. I'm somewhat systematic in how I do this. And you know, like I said, I have a little bit of method to my madness. I have a reason that I add my content when I do. I have a reason for the fans that I add. Oh, amazing. That's amazing balance in that sculpture. So here again, you know, just because I'm in the green doesn't mean I'm not going to, you know, participate. Great idea. So, you know, like I said, this is just kind of giving you an idea of so that's basically how I work it. You know, at this point, I might kind of go back and add some new content. I kind of go back and forth between working my BFOs and adding new content. That's I mean, that's just the bottom line. I just mix it up all day long. I like to visit my friends, and I like to, okay, so I'm in the red here with Dawn. Herbs for health, blog about love ideas, 13 cents. 60 days left to sponsor, you betcha. It's acting up again. What's going on? There we go. Yeah, it's been a little tricky today. So that is how I work my FanBox. The most important thing to know about FanBox is that it is it's not a passive income stream. It's a cameraman. It's gonna get it back to me. It is not a passive income stream. You have to be actively involved in it. You have to be I'm not trying to do screen share anymore. I'm trying to get it back to me. You know, you have to work your FanBox. You have to contribute and interact. You have to give and get back. So, you know, you can't just post your content all day and leave. You can't just run ads and boost and just let the money roll in. You have to, you know, participate, share your friends' contact or your fans' content by liking and commenting. Keep adding fans. I don't have near enough fans. I mean, that needs to grow and grow and grow and grow. I keep adding to it every day. That's all you can do, is just keep adding a little bit every day and let it grow. And that's the best advice I can give, is post throughout the day, not just all at once. That's some advice one of my success coaches, my current success coach, gave me. And I mean, I've only had basically 2 like really active ones recently. So by active, I mean that's really my being active and interactive with them. It took me a long time to really figure out FanBox and to really get consistent with it and really start to see my earnings start to grow. What happened was I didn't even realize that I had the earnings accelerator turned on. And let me show you what I mean by that. That's in the power user. It's in the power user settings. And what it does is when your earnings reach a certain point, it automatically upgrades your power user status. And I highly, highly recommend that. So see, I've got that right now. Maximize my earnings by upgrading my power level as soon as my profits allow. So it's gonna change it to blue. Blue is my next level. That's my goal. I want to get to blue, and I want to test for success coach because I'm very passionate about helping others. That's why I'm making this video. And I'm not saying that my way is the right way. There may be better ways to do this. It's just this is how I do it. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today. As I find other ways, I will share that with you. But yeah, so I have my earnings accelerator turned on. So what happened was I had upgraded myself to orange, and then I got an email saying that it had automatically upgraded me to green with my earnings. So I didn't have to pay out of pocket for that. And I thought, what? Wait a minute, it can do that? Like, even though I had enabled it, I didn't really understand it. And I thought, that's really awesome. And so I told my coach, I said, I think that's really cool. And that's not what I said. My goal is to automatically upgrade to blue and to go success coach. And so I've been working really hard ever since then to get my earnings. And so what I do is I check every day. I go to buy now, and it tells me how much, tells me where I'm at for my earnings level. And this is what is called your 0-day earnings. And it's basically, so it's a percentage of your earnings, of your unmatured funds that FanBox says you have access to utilize to upgrade. That percentage is based on the FanBox algorithms and this and that, and paying your IPL fees on time and that type of thing. So you definitely want to pay your IPL fees on time every month so that you can make sure that your FanBox credibility and FanBox score stays high, so that this will stay high. So this is based on all of my earnings minus, well, it's a percentage of all of my earnings minus any pending amounts I have, so any pending ads I have and things like that, and IPL utilized, outstanding. So it's a percentage of all of that. I don't know what the percentage is. So every day I'm always keeping an eye. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And the key, folks, with your earnings, I'm just going to be real here. I'm just going to show you my earnings, is that you want to have earnings in all categories. And I don't hit it every day, honestly, but I'm working on it. I'm working on getting my, getting earnings in ads, and, not only ads and boosts, but in sales, and you want to have it in photo sharing status updates. So see, I've got over here, so boosting, sharing photos, categorizing, rating posts, others reading your posts. That means blogging, your boost portfolios. So you want to have stuff in every category. And let me show you a tool that I use. It's available in the marketplace, and it is totally awesome. And it's, and like I said, I'm not hiding anything. I'm just showing you the real stuff, that it's not a scam, but it is up to us to do the work. Okay, so let me show you my June earnings. This is an earnings, it's called FanBox earning, I don't know, it's in the marketplace. It's called like FanBox earnings calculator or something like that. And it's an Excel spreadsheet, and it gives you all the instructions for the data that you need to enter. So basically, okay, so your daily results. So this is where you enter everything. So every day that it shows you on your balance, say like June 19th, right? It shows me all these things. And I start with, okay, so I spent $30.13 on ads that day. And then, I add up my $29.87 on sharing my posts and promoting $1.94 for sharing other people's posts. So on the 19th, I spent $30.13. Oh, I guess I didn't have the earnings when I did this, so I have to do the math real quick. But so I'm going to total it in there, and it's going to keep track of my earnings for me, and it's going to show me what I'm doing, where I'm really working and what areas I need to work on. It really helps you see the truth of where you're earning, because if you're only earning in ads and boosting, then my friends, because you're using IPL for that, then let me just tell you something, you are not really earning. I mean, you're earning, but it's going to take you a really long time, because 97, because that money is costing you money. You want to make money, not just money from borrowing money, but you want to make money like that doesn't cost you anything with no overhead, basically. You want to make money. Okay, so I didn't, for some reason, I must have done the 19th before I really posted. So I did, I don't really put my categorizing and rating because I haven't earned from that yet. That's just an IPL credit, so I don't put that in. But sharing photos, I'm going to put in, that's $1.48. So that's free money right there. Sharing photos. I just made $1.48 that day from sharing. Now, if I had way more fans, that would be way higher. I'm telling you like it is, because I was in FanBox before and I had 10,000 fans, and for sharing the same amount of photos, that would have been like 5 times as much. Promoting other people, okay, I already did that. Posting to my feed, that's $1.12. So I go back over here, see sharing. So see, like you can see there's days I didn't get anything for photo sharing or video sharing. So obviously those days I didn't, for whatever reason, didn't post any video, you know. So some days I didn't earn anything for posting videos. So either I didn't share videos at all, or the videos I shared weren't viewed. So the videos I was sharing, people weren't interested in. Okay, so that's important. So this is what I'm talking about. You want to have all of these areas right here. You want to have, I'm going to make them pink for a second. You want to have these filled in every day. You want to have money here every day, not just over here on the boosting and ads. That's where the real money is. Okay, and that is, honestly, I'm working on it too. I've got a long ways to go. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm keeping track of it so that I know, and that I know where I'm at and where I want to be. If I was just clueless and not paying attention to this, then I would just be la 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 la, here I go about my day. I'm doing great in FanBox because it looks great, because it looks like I'm making all this money. It looks like I have, you know, over $7,000. But really what I have is, let's take that amount. Well, let's take, that's not really the right amount. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so 146 minus, because I have to pay back my IPL, right, before I can cash all that money out. So roughly minus 6,079.69. So really I have $1,087.77. So that's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, really, I've only been working this really hard for about a month, probably, since I got automatically upgraded to green. That was my eye-opening moment, and I've since then it upgraded me again automatically from my funds, and so that would have been a month later when my subscription renewed. And so it's been a little over a month, and that's over $1,000 that I have earned. I have earned that. That is my profit. Okay, I want you to understand that to get my profit, I took my balance, subtract what I basically owe, the money I've borrowed from FanBox to get my profit. Okay, now the thing of it is FanBox, people get upset, they call it a scam because they say, oh, it shows how much people earned, but you don't know how much they spent to get there. Well, that's because everybody spends a different amount. Not everybody uses as much IPL. Some people are out there really working it. They're blogging like crazy. They're posting quality pictures. They're posting quality videos. They're out there networking. They're adding fans like crazy. They're really dedicated and working hard at it. Okay, so it's not costing them money. When you post ads and boost with IPL, it's costing you some money. It's called the cost of doing business. It's a business that you're doing, okay, with FanBox. It's a community. It's an online earning opportunity, but it is not a scam, people. You have to earn. You have to work it to earn. It's not just going to come to you. You have to work it. You have to invest and reinvest and keep working at it. And all the tools you need are here. They're they're just at your fingertips waiting for you to use them. Everything you need is in the Learning Center. It tells you step by step. First, there's the background, what it is, why we're here, what are we doing here, how did it come about, some FanBox etiquette in the community. So definitely read up on that stuff. But the 7-day action plan, boom, that is really everything you need to get started right there. That's everything in a nutshell, is beginning to end how to make this work. There's a task and instructions. Complete your profile, get a success coach, get your new user boost going, become a fan of 500 every day. Because some are going to fan you back, some won't, some probably haven't logged in months or years. Become a power user, tells you the how and why, talks about creating content. I would definitely do at least 5 a day, but again, we're only on day 2 here if you're just getting started, so it's starting you off kind of slow. But I say go right for it, you know. So keep building, keep building, keep building, and then beyond that, keep building, keep building, keep building. Invite friends, and then repeat, and just keep repeating it and doing it over and over again. Make sure you're not getting in over your head. Make sure you're not using more IPL than you can afford. Make sure you're not creating more ads than you can afford. Make sure you're not boosting more than you can afford. And you do that by making sure you have enough fans to support what you're doing. You do that by keeping track of your earnings. Make sure that your earnings is coming out. Your net earnings is averaging more than what it's costing. Okay, so see, as I look at this, okay, so some days like that day I didn't, well, this is my net earnings. This is my net earnings after my power user and any purchases. Okay, so so a couple days I lost money. This particular day the earnings aren't in yet, so that I'm not really worried about that. But you know, you always want this to be in the black, not in the red. But I'm not too worried about like purchases so much, because this is pending anyway, and I know I'm going to turn around and sponsor that anyway. So that's not a huge deal, and it's only in the red 11 cents. But you know, you don't want to be in the red every day. That would not be good. That's not a good trend to have. But that's in a nutshell how FanBox is not a scam, and how to make sure it's working for you, not against you. If I didn't have any of this earnings right here, I'm just going to zap it real quick and then undo it. I'm going to try to. After that, delete. Okay, let me try it again. Sometimes this doesn't do what I want to do. Okay, so we take all those out. Backspace. Why isn't it? It's not deleting. Oh, something is wrong. My computer misbehaves. I don't know what it's doing. Trying to delete all of this and then undo it just so we can see what happens to my net earnings. What happens if I don't have content sharing earnings, that I'm just earning from my ads and boosting? I bet you it comes out in the red. Okay, well, okay, so not exactly, but pretty close, because see, 87 cents that day on June 3rd. I don't know why this is not showing me June 1st. Weird. Okay, but anyway, you know, $7.72 minus 87 cents. 758 minus 520. That doesn't leave a whole lot of profit if I take off what I earned that day. See what I'm saying? So that's why, well, let's just take it off. 87 cents. I don't know why. I don't know, this Excel, maybe it's because it's in Google Docs or something. It's just not working like my regular Excel would. But you kind of get the idea that if none of this money was here, I would not be making a lot of money. And that's the most important thing, is adding content and making sure your fan base is growing all the time. Because if it's not, you're not going to make any money. And that's the main thing that you have to know, is that this is not a passive income stream, and it is not a get rich quick scheme. So if that sounds good to you and it sounds like something you want to do, and you're willing to put in the work and do what I've just showed you how to do, let me know, and I will get you, we can chat about it, and I will get you a activation code, and I will coach you and show you